the Ottawa Recreation Commission. Also by Advent Health Ottawa, Goppert State Service Bank, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Corner Market, Agler and Gaddert Certified Public Accountants, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, and by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Croucher Abstract and Title Company, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Beanie's Body Shop, Arvest Bank, and CarStar. Now, from the Diamond, let's join KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman.
And good afternoon again, everyone. We are at Rutherford Stadium in Junction City. This is the second annual Turf War at Rutherford, and Ottawa playing their second game of the two-day event. And the opponent this time will be a familiar foe, the Kansas Senators. Ottawa lost earlier today. Final score there was 7-4 against Newton. Ottawa had chances early, couldn't make them pay, and Newton got 3 runs in the second and third innings and made it stand up. So Ottawa now 0-5 against the Knights this season. Trying to look to get better here this afternoon against the Senators, a team that they were supposed to play on Tuesday night, but there were some COVID concerns, and evidently that must have gone by the wayside because the Senators are here today. And we'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball, brought to you by our title sponsors, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, and also by Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
Ottawa Chiropractic is ready to help with your chiropractic needs and implementing strict cleaning regimes for your family's health and safety. And speaking of family, Ottawa Chiropractic encourages family visits. Children can experience body trauma from jumping and tumbling, bouncing and bumping, but young bodies may also look to chiropractic care to improve chronic ear infection or sleep disturbance. Find out more. Call for your family appointment today at 785-242-BACK. That's 242-BACK. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 till 6, Tuesday and Friday, 7 till 11.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
This is Aaron at Beanie's Body Shop and Repair in Ottawa. We're open for business as usual, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We know times are tough, so if it helps, we'll come pick up your vehicle for maintenance repairs and then return it. Call Beanie's Body Shop and Repair, 242-4082.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
Back here in Junction City, the game before us was a good one. It was Newton and Salina, the Falcons picking up the win 5-3. They held off a Newton rally. Knights were down by 3 heading into the top of the 7th. They had scored a run, had the bases loaded with 1 out, but Salina was able to pick up the win, and they moved to 2-0 now in the round-robin tournament. The final game of the day today is Junction City against Topeka. So the Senators will play games back-to-back here. Then tomorrow, everything starts at 10 when Newton plays Junction City. At noon, Newton finishes their 4 games by playing the Senators. Then Ottawa plays at 2 o'clock, and their opponent will be the Salina Falcons. And then finally, at 4, it's the Senators versus Salina. And then the final game of the tournament, the host team, Junction City, hosts the Arrows. and that game is scheduled to get underway tomorrow at 6. So tomorrow afternoon and early evening, busy for baseball, and we'll be back with the starting lineups after we take this time out. You're listening to our broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Baseball, brought to you by our title sponsors, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King.
It's summer, and odds are, at some point, your teenager's going to ask if they can borrow the car. Being sure they're safe is your first thought, which leads to your second thought. Do I have enough coverage? Now you're thinking, time to call your local State Farm agent in Ottawa, Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
Hi, this is Chad Bruno, Director at the ORC. We are pleased to announce that we are back to our normal business hours, Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 to 3 p.m., and Sunday, 1 to 4. Some of our restrictions are still in place for safety of all our patrons. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
Corner Market, where the community meets for coffee, cafe, or cocktails. Yep, we said cocktails, as in full bar service. Corner Market is a win-win location for coffee, cafe, or cocktails. Open Friday and Saturday, 6 till 10. Sunday through Thursday, 6 till 8 at the corner of 4th and Main.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. From fighting wildfires with air support, helping civilians in flooded neighborhoods, to delivering food and supplies to those who have lost everything, the Army National Guard always responds when disaster strikes. The Army National Guard also trains to be ever vigilant against threats, foreign and domestic. They protect our skies with missile defense weaponry. They secure our information, communications, and infrastructure with cybersecurity. And they protect us against chemical, biological, and radiological hazards with the civilian support team. The Army National Guard also stands ready to deploy and provide support for conflicts or humanitarian missions abroad. Join the Army National Guard and be there to respond, protect, and support your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Here are this afternoon's starting lineups. First of all, for the Senators, leading off, playing at shortstop, Jackson Souza. Batting second, in left field, Dawson Logan. Hitting third, the center fielder, Jacob Mitchell. Catching and batting fourth will be Kean Beasley. Batting fifth, and at first base, Jack Mills. Dylan Gear will be doing the pitching, and he'll bat sixth. Batting seventh, playing second base, Tyler Dreisiaker. At third base, batting eighth, Hayden DeLorge. And batting ninth, the right fielder, Logan Dreisiaker. For the Senators, Souza, Logan, and Mitchell, Beasley, Mills, and Gear, Tyler Dreisiaker, DeLorge, and Logan Dreisiaker. For the Arrows, leading off, playing at second base, Carson Hine. Batting second is the third baseman, Aiden Michael. Hitting third, playing in center field, Brett Hadel. The right fielder, Quentin Carver, will bat fourth. Hitting fifth, playing at first base, Ryan Laurie. Designated hitter, Dylan Lloyd, bats sixth. Brendan Oshel will do the catching, and he'll bat seventh. Batting eighth, playing in left field, is Lane Altick. And batting ninth at shortstop, Brady Beats. For the Arrows, Hine, Michael, and Hadel, Carver, Laurie, and Lloyd, Oshel, Altick, and Beats. Left-hander Jack Lytle will be on the mound for the Arrows. Ground rules being discussed at the home plate area with the umpires and the two coaches. And we'll be back here after this break. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
This is a hideaway storm shelter. Get yours at Trindle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
Ottawa Chiropractic is ready to help with your chiropractic needs and implementing strict cleaning regimes for your family's health and safety. And speaking of family, Ottawa Chiropractic encourages family visits. Children can experience body trauma from jumping and tumbling, bouncing and bumping, but young bodies may also look to chiropractic care to improve chronic ear infection or sleep disturbance. Find out more. Call for your family appointment today at 785-242-BACK. That's 242-BACK. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 till 6, Tuesday and Friday, 7 till 11.
This is Margie Hindeleiter, Community President at Bank Midwest in Ottawa. Proud to support our local sports teams like Ottawa Post 60 Legion baseball team. It's just common sense to be involved with the youth and their parents in our community. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives. Member FDIC.
You've been isolated too long. Great Life Golf and Fitness says get out and enjoy a round of golf or beat the heat with a state-of-the-art workout at Great Life Fitness Center, downtown Ottawa. Call 785-242-3734. Great Life, proud to support Ottawa Legion Baseball.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
Senators are the visiting team here, so Ottawa out in the field. Let's set them for you defensively. Left fielder is Lane Altick. In center field, Brett Hadel. And in right, Quentin Carver. The third baseman is Aiden Michael. At shortstop, Brady Beats. Carson Hine plays second. And at first base, Ryan Laurie. Behind the plate is Brendan Oshel. And it's left-hander Jackson Lytle on the hill. Jack actually threw an inning against the Knights, threw 16 pitches, gave up a run on 3 hits. Arrows lost that ball game 7-4. We're ready for baseball. Hope you enjoy it here on KOFO. Jackson Souza will lead things off. He'll be followed by Dawson Logan and then Jacob Mitchell. And the first pitch of the game is a fastball over the outside corner, strike one. Game time, 4:42. Down too low to Souza. It's 1-1. Out in front of the pitch, Souza swings and misses. Pitch up too high, 2-2 now. Strike three call, caught him looking with a fastball at the letters. So Sosa down on strikes. And the batter here is Dawson Logan. Left-handed batter, so lefty versus lefty, number 35 against number 35. Lytle throws outside and low. The first batter of the ball game, it was Jackson versus Jackson. Inside corner, 1-1. Next pitch is fouled back to the screen. The ball ball and 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch stayed high. Now the 2-2 delivery. Popped it up near the bag at third. Michael makes the catch, 2 down. Here is Jacob Mitchell, the center fielder. Right-handed batter. Lytle's pitch is swung on and fouled off his foot. A lot of blue out there today. The Arrows wearing their blue uniforms. Senators with powder blue tops. Oh, 1 pitch, grounded sharply, but right to the shortstop beats. Throws low, and Laurie digs it out. That's the inning. Senators go in order here in the top of the first. We'll go to the bottom of the first inning, 0-0. And we're back in a minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Right now on Macy's.com, you can donate to the Meals on Wheels COVID-19 Response Fund and help provide meals to seniors in need. It only takes $10 to deliver a meal, plus provide a check-in to keep seniors safe and secure at home. Support the Meals on Wheels COVID-19 Response Fund when you shop online now through August 31st. Macy's is proud to celebrate 22 years of supporting food banks across the country. Learn more at Macy's.com/Macy'sGives.
Ottawa Chiropractic is ready to help with your chiropractic needs and implementing strict cleaning regimes for your family's health and safety. And speaking of family, Ottawa Chiropractic encourages family visits. Children can experience body trauma from jumping and tumbling, bouncing and bumping, but young bodies may also look to chiropractic care to improve chronic ear infection or sleep disturbance. Find out more. Call for your family appointment today at 785-242-BACK. That's 242-BACK. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 till 6, Tuesday and Friday, 7 till 11.
Arrows will bat here in the bottom of the first inning. It'll be Carson Hine, Aiden Michael, and Brett Hadel. Defensively for the Senators in left field, Dawson Logan. Center fielder is Jacob Mitchell, and Logan Dreisiaker is in right. The third baseman is Hayden DeLorge. At shortstop, Jackson Souza. Tyler Dreisiaker is the second baseman. Jack Mills plays first. Behind the plate, Kean Beasley, and on the mound, right-hander Dylan Greer. Wind continues to blow strongly here. It's blowing out to left center field. It does have an effect on balls hit to that part of the ballpark. It has helped keep the heat down, I believe. Now, I think our forecast for this area says there's a good chance of some showers and perhaps a thunderstorm or two overnight. The outfield grass could actually use a little bit of water. This is a fine facility for baseball. Artificial surface on the infield. We told you earlier about the dimensions, 342 down the line and left, 324 down the line and right, and dead center field is 388 feet away. Carson Hine stands in. He had a couple of hits earlier today against Newton. One of them was a triple. Pitch to him from Dylan Gear. He fouls it out of play. Both pitchers working from the stretch position, even with nobody on base. 0-1 to high, and there's a curve that bends in there. Strike two. Now the two-strike pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Now Aiden Michael. Aiden had an RBI double in the game against the Knights. Curve, strike called. Boy, that really had Michael on his heels. That is a good breaking pitch. Outside with a fastball, 1-1. In the air, shallow right. Second baseman going over, and he'll make a basket catch. Drives the acre, ranged near the right field foul line to make that play, and there's two down. The batter is Brett Hadel. Hadel 0 for 3 earlier. We're at the bottom of the first, 0-0. Swing and a foul back. The first hint of shadows in the foul area behind home plate and down the, especially down the third base line. Hadel takes high. The stadium built as part of the WPA back in 1937. Curve, missed, no, caught the inside corner, strike two. Struck him out swinging. So the arrows go in order in the first, 3 up, 3 down at the end of one. Ottawa nothing, Senators nothing. We're back after this 1 minute break. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Since 1899, Goppert State Service Bank has worked side by side with friends and neighbors to help shape the future of our community. The Goppert State Service Bank offers a full range of banking services for every need. The Goppert State Service Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
This is Eric Price, funeral director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
When purchasing or refinancing a home, do you know what transpires from time of application to the day of settlement? Rod Croucher and his dedicated staff will guide you through the process, protecting you against any adverse title claims or risks. Croucher Abstract and Title, 324 South Main, Ottawa. From accounting to income tax preparation, auditing and management advisory, estate planning and sales tax services, even fraud examination for you, your business, and your peace of mind. Agler and Gaddert Public Service Accountants. Call 785-242-3170.
Middle third of the Senators' order here in the second. Beasley, Mills, and Gear. Jack Lytle got a strikeout, a pop out, and a ground ball in the first, retiring the Senators in order. Tomorrow, scheduled game times are 2 and 6. Kean Beasley will stand in, right-handed batter. Takes a pitch low. Fastball high. 2-0 to Beasley. Rouse it to short. Nice convenient hop for Hine, and he'll throw to first in time. Here is Jack Mills, the first baseman. Mills takes inside. Very wide stance. Pretty tall guy, and he's got the front foot close to the front of the batter's box. Back foot is pretty near the back of the batter's box area. Strike called with a breaking pitch, 1-1. Nothing ball game. Top of the second, 1 out, nobody on. Pitch inside low. Altic out left field, playing really deep. Fouled back to the plate. It's 2-2. It's a pretty good sized gap in the right center. Carver playing maybe a step or two toward the line, and Hadel several steps toward left center. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Second strikeout for Lytle. 2 outs in the inning. Here is Dylan Gear. Hits from the right side, stands deep in the box, and he takes a strike at the knees. Stretch, a 1 pitch outside. Sharply hit ball foul past the third base coach. Now the 1-2 offering, way outside. Fouled that one off the chest protector of the home plate umpire. And another 2-2 pitch. Popped it foul. Count remains 2-2. Nobody on with 2 out. Strike 3 call, inside corner. Lytle strikes out 2, and the Senators gone here in the second. 3 up, 3 down. At the end of an inning and a half, it remains Ottawa nothing, Kansas Senators nothing. And we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Do you know if your AC is ready to beat the heat this summer? You can find out by calling Adamson Brothers today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
You got to the game late, and the only place to park turned out to be a little too close to foul territory. But you're not worried. In fact, you watch the rest of the game before you even go check the damage. How can you be so confident? Your auto insurance is with local State Farm agent Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
Quentin Carver leads off the second for the Arrows. He'll be followed by Ryan Laurie and then Dylan Lloyd. Dylan Gear struck out 2 in the first. Quentin Carver did not bat in the ball game against Newton, so he's at the plate for the first time here. Pitch to him from Gear is lined into center field, a base hit. First hit of the ball game. Ryan Laurie, the batter. Laurie had a double in 2 official plate appearances, also drove home a run with a sacrifice fly against Newton earlier. Fastball inside. Stretch, the 1-0 pitch. Low gets away from the catcher, and there goes Carver down to second. Stretch. 2-0 to Laurie. Bounced up there. Carver leads away from second. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And it's inside. Laurie draws a walk. And the Arrows have first and second with nobody out. Dylan Lloyd comes to the plate. Dylan 1 for 3 and got robbed on another ball he hit against Newton. Buried in the dirt. The matchup here is number 13 against number 13, so we'll have a balance of luck and bad luck most likely here. Of course, baseball is a game of offsets. 1-0 pitch on the outside corner. For every win, there's a loss. For every run scored, there's a run allowed. Long look at second. Throw that way. He threw it into center field, but Carver's not going anywhere. Stretch. Here is the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss to the fastball tailing away from him. Defensive swing, he fouls it off over by the third base dugout. Arrows have runners at first and second, nobody out. 1-2 the count to Lloyd. Fastball low. They'll throw behind the runner at second. The ball hit Carver. Just kind of glanced off of him. And now there's a visit from the dugout. Somewhat interesting. I don't think we've seen that breaking pitch that Gear threw so effectively in the first in this inning. You would think when you have a batter down 2 strikes that you might go to that pitch. Lloyd choking the bat about an inch or so. Throw to first base. Runner there dives back in safely. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Lloyd. Fouls it off. Carver out at second, Laurie at first. Swing and a miss at that breaking ball, and Lloyd down on strikes. One out in the inning. Here is Brendan Oshel. Oshel 1 for 4 against Newton. Picked up an RBI in that 7th inning. Curve is in there, strike 1 called. I'm not so sure Gear should throw anything else but that pitch. Runner's headed for third. Pitch is hit to the right field. Going back on it is the right fielder. It's over his head. It's going to roll to the warning track. 1 run is in. Laurie around third base. They're going to try to score him, and he'll make it on the double by Brendan Oshel. Dreisacre looked for a second like he had a beat on it, then it just kept carrying. And the Arrows draw first blood here, 2-0. Courtesy runner out at second base, and that is Liam Robertson. Lane Altick is the batter. Fastball low. Stretch by Gear. Look at second. 1-0 pitch. Low and outside. And Gear now walking off the mound. I think he's saying he's done. Or is he's just needing some hydration, it appears. Arrows have a couple of runs home here in the bottom of the second, leading now 2-0. 2-0 to Altic. Over a bit low. Ball 4 high. So now the number 9 hitter, Brady Beats. Brady had a base hit earlier today. He went 1 for 3 against Newton. If you're just joining us, the Arrows lost that game 7-4. Hit in the air on the infield, third baseman. That's Mitchell. He'll make the catch. DeLorge, and there is 2 down. Now Carson Hine. Carson struck out swinging his first time up. Pitch to Hine is the breaking ball, and it's over, strike 1. Robertson out at second base, Altic at first. Now the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's quickly 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. Just got a piece of addicted foul back of the plate. So still 0-2 to Hine. Fastball low. Gear just has not been able to spot the fastball. He's been nearly perfect with that breaking pitch. Now the 1-2 to Hine. Curve, bounce towards shortstop. Long throw, and it'll be off the line. And here comes a run. Oh boy, Robertson was not paying attention with 2 outs. That ball got away from the first baseman, and Robertson should have scored easily. Instead, the Arrows have the bases loaded on the error. The batter is Aiden Michael, who popped out to the second baseman in shallow right back in the first. Fastball for a strike. Breaking ball didn't break that time, inside, 1-1. Curve, strike 2 called. One-two pitch. Ball gets away from the catcher. Robertson thought about it, but it bounced back quickly to Beasley. The pitch was low. It's 2-2. way up high, 3-2 now. And Ottawa can start the merry-go-round on the base paths, 3-2, 2 out. There they go. Pitch is hit in the air, first base side, or actually right field, and the right fielder has it drop in foul territory. Looked like Dreisviaker didn't really get a good beat on that ball. Looks like he could have made that catch. Now, the umpire says the count's 2-2, but that's not correct. It is because he says so, but that doesn't mean that there haven't been 3 balls thrown to Michael. Curve fouled off. Stretch, and another 2-2 pitch. Fouled it off. Robertson leads away from third, Altick from second, Hine from first. Curve is high, full count now. Stretch. And the payoff pitch. Ball 4 high, and that forces home a run. Three to nothing Arrows. Here's Brett Hadel, who struck out swinging in the first. Hadel takes a strike over the outside corner. He is the 9th man to come to the plate in the inning. Fastball high to 1-1 rather. Thrown hard but low. Two balls and a strike. And there goes Beasley out to the mound. Gear has not looked comfortable in this inning at all. Ottawa has a couple of hits. There have also been 3 walks and a throwing error. Two and 1 to Hadel. Swings at a high fastball. That would have been ball 3. Hadel came up empty. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouls it out of play. Arrows have 3 home here in the bottom of the second. They lead 3-0. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Curve, strike 3 called. That is strikeout number 4 for Gear, but Ottawa gets 3 runs on 2 hits. There was 1 error, 3 left on base. At the end of 2, Ottawa 3, Kansas Senators 0. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 103.7 FM and 1220 KOFO.
You probably don't think about us until you need us, like now during hail and storm damage season. CarStar Ottawa offers paintless dent repair as a cost-effective solution for those small dents and dings. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Stay safe and relax. We'll take it from here.
For Sutton's Jewelry, customer service during the COVID-19 crisis actually means customer safety. That's why they closed their doors for 2 months, a first in their 70-year history. And while they're still taking every precautionary measure to keep you safe, their doors are now open and they're ready to serve your jewelry needs. Stop in and celebrate with savings throughout the store, including Vera Bradley bags and gifts. Everyone at Sutton's Jewelry has missed providing that customer service to you. So stop in. They're now open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 5:30, Saturday, 10 to 2. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main.
This is Margie Hindeleiter, Community President at Bank Midwest in Ottawa, proud to support our local sports teams like Ottawa Post 60 Legion baseball team. It's just common sense to be involved with the youth and their parents in our community. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives. Member FDIC.
We go to the top of the third for the Senators. It'll be Tyler Dreisacre, Hayden Delors, and Logan Dreisacre. Tyler Dreisacre, the second baseman, right-handed batter. Pitch from Jackson Lytle is a called strike. Fouled it off, left of the plate. 0-2. Wind continues to howl out toward left center field. Inside and low. The 1-2. And also low and inside. Final game of the day coming up after this one. Junction City and the Senators. Strike 3 called. Four strikeouts for Lytle. The batter is Hayden Delors. He will bat from the left side. Pitch to him is right through there, 0-1. Reaching forward, he fouls it back to the screen. The count is Lytle's way, 0-2. Ground ball off the pitcher's glove, fielded behind the mound by Beats, and he'll throw in time. Lytle slowed it down, but fortunately not enough for it to be a problem for Beats, who charged and made a nice play. 2 away, here is Logan Dreisacre. Left-hander's pitch is up too high. Ottawa leads 3-0. We're in the top half of the third. Inside, 2-0. Well thrown on the outside corner. 2-1 to the number 9 hitter. High and outside, 3-1 now. And low ball 4. Lytle walks the number 9 hitter with 2 outs. Back to the top of the order for Jackson Souza, who was called out on strikes in the first. Line foul past the third base coach. Remember seeing this young man the last couple of years. He's a pretty darn good ball player. Oh, and 1 the count. Loop down the left field line, fair ball. And runner trying for third now puts on the brakes as the throw comes in. Two on with 2 out for Dawson Logan. Flare to pop to the third baseman, Michael, back in the first. Tying run at the plate. Check the swing, the pitch was up. Low and away, 2-0. Runners get their leads. Oh, that one got away from Lytle. It went all the way back to the screen. Slipped out of his hands, apparently. Runners move up to second and third. And a 3-0 count to Logan. And the Arrows get somebody else up to warm up down the right field line. In for a strike. Cole Swanson going down the line to throw. Three-one pitch. Line drive to the shortstop. That's the inning. In the third, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. We played 2.5. The score is Ottawa 3, Kansas Senators nothing. And we'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
For a really clean look, go with Onyx Shower Surrounds and Vanity Tops from Trendle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
Kramer Pharmacy knows that right now it's all about safety and convenience. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts reminding you that you can park out front and call 242-0240 and we'll bring your prescription out or pick up your written script to be filled. We also want you to know about our new Saturday hours from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can still get the same weekday service from 9 to 7, and if you still aren't ready to get out and about, you can always take advantage of our free delivery service. Kramer Pharmacy open 9 to 7 weekdays and Saturday from 9 to 2 at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Why is Kansas State Bank your hometown bank? Because the people you know support the people you know, like sponsoring this broadcast of Ottawa Legion Baseball, and by providing SBA loans of over $8 million as part of the Payroll Protection Program for local businesses. Kansas State Bank, proud to be your hometown bank. Member FDIC.
For the Arrows, Arrows in the bottom of the third inning, it'll be Carver, Laurie, and Lloyd. Ottawa 3 runs in the bottom of the second inning. 2-run double by Brendan Oshel and a bases-loaded walk to Aiden Michael for the runs. Dylan Gear, through 2 innings of work, has thrown 49 pitches. Quentin Carver singled to center his first time up. Came around to score the first Ottawa run. Pitch to him. Bounced up there, ball 1. Gear has struggled with consistency. He's thrown some mighty good pitches, but he's been out of the zone quite a bit. Grounder to the shortstop. Big hop for Souza. Throws low and can't be dug out. So Carver's on the throwing error. The batter will be Ryan Laurie, who walked and scored in the second. Pitch to him is too high. Pretty good lead for Carver at first. Fisted on the infield. First baseman, he made the catch somehow. Boy, he had all sorts of trouble with the sun and the wind. One out to Dylan Lloyd. Lloyd, a strikeout victim, his first time up. Fastball fouled back. Carver at first base, 1 out now, and Ottawa leads 3-0, bottom half of the third. Curve, missed low. Fastball skied to left. Over, take a look at it as Logan, and he'll make the catch. And there's 2 away. Here's Brendan Oshel, who doubled over the head of the right fielder to drive home a couple runs in the second. Pitch from Gear. Hit to the left. That one's going to carry, but the left fielder has a good beat on it, and Logan makes the catch to retire the side. In the inning for Ottawa, no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. At the end of 3, Ottawa 3, Senators nothing. We'll return in a minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Advent Health Ottawa is keeping you safe by having all team members and visitors wear masks, practice social distancing strategies, taking temperature checks, and utilizing enhanced deep cleaning procedures. Your assistance and understanding are greatly appreciated because at Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
From accounting to income tax preparation, auditing and management advisory, estate planning and sales tax services, even fraud examination. For you, your business, and your peace of mind. Agler and Gaddert Public Service Accountants. Call 785-242-3170.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
This is Aaron with Beanie's Body Shop and Repair in Ottawa. We want to make sure that your vehicle stays healthy, so we will come pick it up, repair it, and return it for your convenience. Let us take care of you and your investment at this difficult time. Call 242-4082.
Ottawa has a new pitcher to start the fourth. Right-hander Cole Swanson brought into the ball game. Jack Lytle goes 3 innings, allows 1 hit, no runs, walked 1, and he struck out 4. He ended up throwing a total of 47 pitches to go along with the 16 he threw earlier. The Senators will send up the 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Mitchell, Beasley, and Mills. Cole Swanson pitched on Thursday night, a couple of innings, gave up a run on a hit, walked 1, and hit a man. He was not the pitcher of record in the first game win against the Gladstone Owls. Jacob Mitchell will lead things off. Grounded out to the shortstop, Beats his first time up. Swanson throws low. Fastball through there for a strike. One pitch is low and outside. Arrows with 2 games tomorrow, scheduled for 2 and 6. Pitch up too high, 3-1. And low ball 4, a leadoff walk to Mitchell. Batter is Kean Beasley. Grounded out to the second baseman Hine in the second inning. Michael over at third base, a few steps in front of the bag. They look bunt, the pitch is high, the throw is high, and into second base with a steal is Jacob Mitchell. One to 0 to Beasley. Low and blocked nicely by Oshel, the catcher. Skied in the air, foul, and out of play, third base side. Way outside, another nice block by Oshel. But the count to Beasley, 3-1. Strike at the letters, and that runs the count full. Man at second, nobody out. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. Beasley swings and misses, down on strikes. One down, here's Jack Mills. He struck out swinging against Lytle back in the second, 0-for-1. Low and away. Arrows lead 3-0, top of the fourth. Sharply hit ball foul past third. Ottawa has warm-up action down the right field line. That appears from this angle to be Dylan Lloyd throwing. Missed away, 2-1. In the doubleheader on Thursday, the Arrows pitched by committee. Went around, pitch was out of the zone, but it's count now 2-2. Check the runner at second, the pitch. And that pitch in the dirt, and this time Mitchell heads up, takes off for third base, and will make it without a throw. Full count to Mills. Swanson will work from the stretch. Ball 4 low. So 2 on with 1 out. The batter is Dylan Gear. Gear was called out on strikes in the second. Swanson's pitch, again low, and he's having trouble with his release point. And I can't tell. It looks like he may be trying to guide the ball, too, which pitchers can get themselves in trouble with as well. That pitch high. Two and 0 to Gear. Hit the outside corner. Gear was taking on 2-0. Get down the left field line. That's trouble if it's fair, and it is a fair ball down in the corner. 1 run will score. Here comes Mills toward third, and they'll hold him there on the double by Dylan Gear. Courtesy runner now for the Senators. John Knapp. He represents the tying run out at second. Here's a ground ball to the shortstop. Beats will throw to first in time with a run scoring. So Mills down the line to make it a 3-2 ball game. And now Hayden Delorge, the batter. Out on a grounder, 1-6-3 back in the third. Inside out swing, hits it into left center field. Long run for Hadel, but he will run it down to retire the side. Senators get 2 runs on 1 hit. no Ottawa errors, 1 left on base. We'll move to the bottom of the fourth. It's Ottawa 3 and the Senators 2. We'll return in a minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Kramer Pharmacy knows that right now it's all about safety and convenience. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts reminding you that you can park out front and call 242-0240 and we'll bring your prescription out or pick up your written script to be filled. We also want you to know about our new Saturday hours from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can still get the same weekday service from 9 to 7, and if you still aren't ready to get out and about, you can always take advantage of our free delivery service. Kramer Pharmacy open 9 to 7 weekdays and Saturday from 9 to 2 at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa.
It's summer, and odds are, at some point, your teenager's going to ask if they can borrow the car. Being sure they're safe is your first thought, which leads to your second thought. Do I have enough coverage? Now you're thinking, time to call your local State Farm agent in Ottawa, Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Arrows lead is 1 now as they come to bat in the bottom of the fourth. They'll send to the plate Altic, Beats, and Hine. Arrows 3 in the second. Senators got 2 in the top half of the fourth. Royals baseball scheduled to get underway toward the end of next week. Keep your radios tuned to KOFO for more details on that. The Arrows will be down in a tournament next weekend at Buhler, and Luke Queen will be traveling with the team. Lane Altic will lead things off. Lane drew a walk back in the second inning. Fastball bounced up there, 1-0. Line drive toward right, past the first baseman, base hit. Altic takes it the opposite way and singles to right. The batter is Beats, who popped out to the third baseman back in the second inning. Bunting runs it foul back to the screen. Delors over third base is playing deep. Remember, this is an artificial surface, but even still, Beats could lay down a good one down the line to have a chance to beat it out, as well as sacrificing. Swinging away here, grounds a double play ball, but it's off the shortstop's glove and on into center field. Oh, that was a tailor-made double play ball, but Souza had to go off the glove. And runners will be at first and second for Carson Hine. Hine struck out in the first, reached on an error in the second. That is the third error of the ball game on the Senators, all on Souza. Breaking ball low. Stretch. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Way outside. They throw behind the runner at first, but Beats was wise and got back to the bag easily. 3-2 ball game here in the bottom of the fourth. Ottawa threatening, first and second, nobody out. Hine takes upstairs, 3-0. Swing and a miss. Hine after a 3-0 offering. May have been a strike. Tell you what, when the guy's struggling with his control, you don't swing at those 3-0 pitches very often. Now the 3-1. Hit to right. Long run for Dreisiaker. He will run it down. Dreisiaker roaming to his right into right center to make that play. 1 out. The batter is Aiden Michael. Fastball high. Michael popped out in the first, walked and drove home a run in the second. Big swing and a foul back to the screen. Aiden has good power, and of course the wind blowing out to left center. Stretch by Gear. 1-1 pitch. Fouled out of play. Altick out at second, beats at first. 1-2 to Michael. Strike 3 called. He couldn't trigger, and he knew it. Big strikeout there for Gear. 2 outs, and it'll be up to Brett Hadel, who has struck out twice. Line down the left field line. That's in for a base hit. That'll score a run. Altick will score. Into third base goes Beats. It's a double for Brett Hadel. Runners second and third for Quentin Carver. Second inning single. He's 1 for 2. Curve is over, strike 1. Low and away. That evens the count, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Way inside, Carver has to back out of the way. Big 2-out run-scoring double by Hadel. He's at second. Beats is at third. Carver takes low. Ryan Laurie in the on-deck circle would bat if Carver reaches. Well thrown, outside corner. Carver had taken a step toward first base and got asked to come back. Now the payoff pitch. Breaking ball low. So Carver's on to load the bases for Ryan Laurie. And out of the dugout, the Senators coach. Gear has thrown a lot of pitches already in this game. .77 by my count. He pleaded his case, it looks like, though, and he'll stay in the game. Ryan Laurie walked in the second, popped out to the first baseman in the third. Hit foul down the right field line, out of play. Stretch. Now the 0-1 pitch. Curve stayed high. Swinging a ground ball to the hole is short, cut off by the third baseman. Now he'll have no play. Everybody is safe. Hadel had to tiptoe around the third baseman, Delorge, but it's an infield single for Laurie, and a run scores to make it 5-2. I said Hadel. Yeah, Hadel was the runner at second. Now Dylan Lloyd, the batter. Swings and misses, 0-1. Fastball fisted in the air near the first baseline, and the pitcher Gear goes over to make a fair ball catch to end the inning. But Ottawa got the 2 runs back on a couple of base hits. There was one big error and 3 left on base. We've played 4. It's Ottawa 5, Senators 2, and we're back after this 1-minute break. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Since 1899, Goppert State Service Bank has worked side by side with friends and neighbors to help shape the future of our community. The Goppert State Service Bank offers a full range of banking services for every need. The Goppert State Service Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Do you know if your AC is ready to beat the heat this summer? You can find out by calling Adamson Brothers today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Great Life Golf and Fitness, a proud supporter of Ottawa Legion Baseball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life State-of-the-Art Fitness Center, downtown Ottawa, is accessible 24 hours a day. Call 785-242-3734 for your membership. When purchasing or refinancing a home, do you know what transpires from time of application to the day of settlement? Rod Croucher and his dedicated staff will guide you through the process, protecting you against any adverse title claims or risks. Croucher Abstract and Title, 324 South Main, Ottawa.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
We move to the 5th with Ottawa up 5-2. The Senators will send to the plate the 9-1 and 2 hitters, Logan Dreisacre, Souza, and then Logan. Cole Swanson gave up a couple of runs, but got out of a jam by inducing a ground ball and a fly ball. And then his teammates got those 2 runs back in the bottom of the inning. Logan Dreisacre to lead things off. He walked his first time up. Swanson throws high. Another pitch high, 2-0. In for a strike. The wind and the 2-1 pitch. Down too low. And way inside, another leadoff walk. Those leadoff walks especially are killer. Just cannot allow that leadoff man on like that, especially the number 9 hitter. Back to the top of the order, Jackson Souza has struck out and singled. He's 1 for 2. Up and into him, ball 1. Michael in on the infield grass and a couple steps in there. Pitch on the outside corner, a ball and a strike. Laurie, the first baseman at the bag, trying to keep that runner close. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss out in front of that offering. And the count 1-2. Reaching forward, fouls it out of play. Man at first, nobody out. A 1-2 count to Souza. And all the way back to the screen, runner down to second. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Down too low, runner headed for third, throw will not be in time. Swanson now working from the wind. Ball 4 low. So consecutive walks. And 2 on with nobody out, bringing the tying run to the plate. In Dawson Logan. Lined out to the shortstop his last time up to end the third. He's also popped to the third baseman, so he's gone the opposite direction both times. Runner goes from first, pitch a strike. They'll throw it behind him at third. And just back in safely. Oshel made a nice throw, and it was a very close play over there at third. The pitch to Logan was inside, ball 1. And this one all the way back to the screen, but bounces right back to Oshel, so Dreiseacre had to stay at third. But Cole Swanson really having the plate dance around on him here in this inning. Nobody up for the Arrows. Low, 3-0. Ball 4 is low. And that loads them up. And it prompts a visit from Kyle Altick. Arrows are going to make a pitching change here in the top of the fifth, leading 5-2. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Ottawa Chiropractic is ready to help with your chiropractic needs and implementing strict cleaning regimes for your family's health and safety. And speaking of family, Ottawa Chiropractic encourages family visits. Children can experience body trauma from jumping and tumbling, bouncing and bumping, but young bodies may also look to chiropractic care to improve chronic ear infection or sleep disturbance. Find out more. Call for your family appointment today at 785-242-BACK. That's 242-BACK. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 till 6, Tuesday and Friday, 7 till 11.
Napa know-how. At Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care centers, get a $25 prepaid Visa card when you get any Napa Automotive battery. It's the best deal for some of the best batteries from some of the best car people around. But we might be a little partial. Anywho, pick up any Napa Automotive battery and save $25. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how. Napa know-how. At participating Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care centers while supplies last. Offer ends 8/31/20.
The new Ottawa pitcher is right-hander Dylan Lloyd. He inherits a bases loaded, nobody out situation with the 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up. Cole Swanson just could not get his pitches over. He walked 5 in an inning plus. Lloyd pitched a couple of innings on Thursday night. He was the winning pitcher in the first game win for the Arrows. Went 2 innings, allowed 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned, walked 1, and hit 1. Asked to stem the tide here in the 5th as Jacob Mitchell stands in. He is grounded out and walked. Lloyd's going to work from the stretch. Middle infielders are back. In at first and third. Fastball upstairs, ball 1. Jose Richards is now behind the plate for Ottawa also. Up too high, 2-0. So on this hot afternoon, Kyle Altick changed catchers as well as pitchers there. Bounced up there, 3 balls, no strikes. Stretch, the 3-0 pitch, and it's high, ball 4. Down the line to score is Dreiseacre to make it a 5-3 game. Now the lead run is on, and Kean Beasley, the batter, he is grounded out, he is struck out. way outside. Fastball in at the letters, 1-1. Souza at third, Logan at second, Mitchell at first. The 1-1 to Beasley. Line drive, limply hit to the second baseman. He'll throw back to second. He's safe there. So one out. Here is Jack Mills. Mills struck out swinging in the second, walked and scored in the fourth. Lloyd's pitch is high and inside. Now a ground ball could get the Arrows out of the inning. Pitch a strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Foul ball backing out of play. Makes the count 1-2. Up too high. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 4 walks to start the inning. Finally got it out on a pop to the second baseman. 2-2 to Mills. Just a little high, full count. Well, this is an important pitch in this game right here. Stretch. 3-2 to Mills. Hit to left field, but Altick has him played perfectly. Runner will tag at third and score. Throw comes in to third base. Sacrifice fly to make it 5-4. 2 outs in the inning. Now Dylan Gear, who doubled home a run with a back in the fourth, he's 1 for 2. Checking the runners, the pitch. Strike called. Here's the stretch, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball high. Logan leads away from second, Mitchell from first. The 1-1 from Lloyd. It's up too high. Pitch down low, 3-1. Gear waits. And it's high, ball 4. And the base is loaded once again. Tyler Dreisacre will be the batter. Courtesy runner is Knapp once again for the pitcher Gear. Dreisacre has struck out and grounded out. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there from Dylan Lloyd, 0-1. Tying run at third, lead run at second. Breaking ball is over, strike 2. Lloyd looks in for a sign, comes set, and pitches, and it hit him. Logan scores to tie the ball game. And that is the one thing you just cannot do in that situation. 0-2 count. Hayden Delors in. He's 0 for 2. Ground ball to the hole is short, and Beats will knock it down, but he'll have no play. They'll throw behind the runner at third, but he's back safely. And down the line to give the Senators the lead is Mitchell on the infield single by Delors. Now Logan Dreisacre, who has walked twice, he scored a run. 10th man to come to the plate in the inning. Fastball on the inside corner, strike called. Foul back, 0-2. Five walks, a hit batsman, and an infield single. Two-strike pitch, way outside, bounced away from Richards, but he kept it near him, and so the runner at third does not try anything. Swing and a foul, no, a swing and a miss, and they'll throw to first base and on down the right field line. 2 runs. Here's another runner to the plate. Carver will throw to the plate. It will not be in time, and there's a runner down to second base. Oh, my goodness. Dreisacre swung and missed. The ball went back to the base of the screen. And then the throw by Richards with the runner bearing down on Laurie went off his glove, and 3 runs ended up scoring. Here is Souza. And that pitch off the glove of Richards. Throw to third Nope, they didn't get him. Pitch was called a strike. Stretch the pitch. A little high, 1-1. 7 runs home here for the Senators in the top of the 5th. Missed inside, 2-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming on is Hadel to make the play, but too late. The Senators score 7 runs on just 1 hit. It was 1 Ottawa error. It was a big one. And 1 man left on base. We'll move to the bottom of the 5th. The score is now the Kansas Senators 9, the Arrows 5. And we'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Napa know-how. At Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care Centers, get a $25 prepaid Visa card when you get any Napa Automotive battery. It's the best deal for some of the best batteries from some of the best car people around. But we might be a little partial. Anywho, pick up any Napa Automotive battery and save $25. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care Centers while supplies last. Offer ends 8/31/20.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really
helpful.
Very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue Checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Ottawa now down 4 as they come to the plate in the bottom of the 5th. They'll send to the dish Jose Richards, Lane Altick, and Brady Beats. 7 runs on just 1 hit in the top of the inning. Nightmare of an inning for the Arrows. Jose Richards will bat for the first time here in this game. Earlier against Newton, he went 0 for 3 with a run scored. Dylan Gear back out for his 5th inning of work. He has thrown 82 pitches. There's this one low. Up too high, it's 2-0. Called strike, hit the inside corner. Fastball low. And the pitch. Strike 2 called. Richards had started to trot down to first. I don't know why kids feel they need to do that. Umpire will tell you if you've drawn a walk. Foul ball down the right field line, long chase for Dreisiaker, but he can't catch up with it. Three balls, two strikes. Fouled it off his foot. Another 3-2 pitch to Richards, but first, Gear's going to step off the rubber. Sharply hit ball down the third baseline, backhanded by Delors, long throw across, and out at first base. Mills kept his foot on the bag. The throw was to the outfield side of the bag. So Richards is retired on a fine play by Delors and by Mills. And the batter is Lane Altick. Lane singled to right his last time up. He's also drawn a walk. Curve is in there, strike one. Arrows trail 9-5. They have had 3-run leads twice in this game. Fastball missed the outside corner. One pitch. Fastball right through there, 1-2. Curve, missed inside. Base is empty, one away. Strike three call with a breaking ball. Strikeout number 6 for Gear. The batter will be Brady Beats. Brady has popped out. He's reached on an error and scored a run. Breaking ball, strike called. Out in front of the breaking pitch, swings and misses. He's down to the count 0-2. Two-strike pitch. Chopper towards short. Up with it is Souza. Throw across is low, but dug out by Mills. And Ottawa goes in order in the 5th. 3 up, 3 down at the end of 5. Senators 9, Arrows 5. And we'll return in 1 minute. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Napa know-how.
At Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care Centers, get a $25 prepaid Visa card when you get any Napa Automotive battery. It's the best deal for some of the best batteries from some of the best car people around. But we might be a little partial. Anywho, pick up any Napa Automotive battery and save $25. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
That participating Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care centers while supplies last. Offer ends 8/31/20.
Get the band back together for JCPenney's Back to School Palooza. Look for this week's coupon and take an extra 25% off. Use it on select Arizona shorts and tees for juniors, guys, and kids. They're already up to 50% off. Or shop select Adidas apparel and shoes for the family at 25% off. On the go, choose contact-free curbside pickup or get free shipping on $49 or more. Find chart-topping deals all week long at JCPenney. Offers valid 7/16 to 7/19. Adidas excluded from coupon. Conditions and exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Well, the game is over by time limit, folks. Took quite a while to play the 5 innings we got in, and of course there's still one more game to play yet this evening. So the Senators win it 9-5. They score 7 times in the top of the 5th to pick up the win. Ottawa just struggled mightily with their control on the mound after Jackson Lytle had given them 3 innings of fine work. Line score looks like this: 9 runs on just 3 hits for the Senators. They committed 3 errors, and they left 4 on base. For the Arrows, 5 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, and 7 left. Dylan Gear went the entire way. He was the winning pitcher, and the losing pitcher for the Arrows was Dylan Lloyd in relief. And we'll be back with a final word on our broadcast here after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Guys, waking up over and over to pee is not okay. But now, you can reduce those nighttime bathroom trips with the ingredients in Super Beta Prostate P3 Advanced. We're talking about less urges to pee at night, less bathroom trips during the day, and better bladder emptying. It's like taking 3 prostate supplements in one. You can try a full 30-day bottle of P3 Advanced, free. Just pay shipping and handling. No strings attached, no obligations, and no commitments to buy. This is a 30-day supply, absolutely free. Call 1-800-475-9491. Super Beta Prostate is the best-selling brand in major retailers like Walmart. But for this no-strings-attached free bottle, you must call now. Call 1-800-475-9491. Don't miss out on this unprecedented free offer. Call 1-800-475-9491. 1-800-475-9491.
Arrows finished the day 0-2 here, losing to Newton 7-4 and to the Kansas Senators 9-5. They have 2 more games tomorrow, scheduled at 2 o'clock against Salina, and then the final game of the tournament scheduled at 6 o'clock when they'll take on the host team from Junction City. We hope you can join us then. Here this afternoon, the final score 9-5. The Senators beat the Arrows, and this is Gary Bateman saying so long from Rather Stadium in Junction City.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Legion Baseball on KOFO. Brought to you by title sponsors State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Legion Baseball on KOFO is also brought to you by Quality Structures in Richmond, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Bank Midwest, Sutton's Jewelry, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, also by Advent Health Ottawa, Goppert State Service Bank, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home,